Hi guys, let's draw a frame-by-frame fire in Procreate Dreams today. So, let's create a file. From the templates, I choose square. Frames per second to 12, duration to 1. First, set a dark background. Choose a bright color for the sketch and collapse the panel to flipbook. Draw the base. This is a circle and an elongated triangle upwards. Let's center the figure. Switch to default mode by clicking on the active icon of the current mode. If you hold your finger on the screen while moving, the assistant lines will appear. Okay, apply full duration to our frame. Now let's move on to creating circles to adjust the movement of the flame. On a new track, draw a circle where the triangle line begins. Now duplicate the circle and move it higher and to the right. To make the neighboring frames visible, turn on onion's skin. Okay, now duplicate the circle a few more times so that the last one is at the very top. There are 6 frames in total. Preview. Moving on, now we need to duplicate the last frame and move it to a new track. Repeat all the frames symmetrically on the right side. Then go to Timeline Edit mode and group the frames on the frame track. Duplicate the first track group, but move the second group to the center of the timeline. And then duplicate and distribute the frames to the right and left. And group all the frames with circles. Let's look at the preview. That's what we need. Moving on. Now we choose the red color and start drawing the outline of the fire. We should kind of outline the circles. This will give us the effect of fire ripples. Pay attention to the neighboring frames. Preview. I think it looks great. Turn off the layers with the base and circles. The outline is a little uneven, but for now this is normal. In general, you can stop here, smoothing the outline a little. But I will show the next stage, finishing drawing the particles. First, I add pieces of the torn off fire at the moment of turning the top, and then gradually reduce frame by frame. Let's look at another preview. It's already getting more interesting. Now we add the same tail when turning in the other direction. Now we move on to the cutouts. I start drawing a kind of letter C on the side of the fire. And in the following frames, I move it up. And also finish drawing its appearance from below. Another intermediate preview. It looks quite smooth. Now I add animation of the side piece. Starting with a small top, it turns into a rather large piece, and also add its appearance. Preview. I slightly correct the shape of the fire that opens from the tip. Let's move on to the next detail. I draw part of the fire on the right, where the side is still empty. Let's build a preview. Let's add another cutout at the beginning. Okay, here is the final preview of our draft. The next step is adding color. Fill each frame. Watch the preview. I wanted to change the shape a little more. Okay guys, let's move on to the next step. To make the file look more expressive, we need to add a second layer. I take the yellow color and start adding bright spots on the new track. I try to add shapes unevenly, partially repeating our main one. Watch the preview. In the background, I finished the outline and added a little darkening to the main layer. This is the animation of the fire that turned out. I hope you found this video interesting and useful. See you in the next videos.